engine today. I don't know why they've got that on the front.
We'll see shortly, I guess.
So going on the infield, looks like Scott Joblin sitting this one out.
So Barry, obviously the winner through to the final, the possibilities for the loser.
Well, the loser, depending on points, we don't know. The losers of the next two races will go through and race off with Hawke's Bay and Nelson. We won't know until the two races have been done. The highest score loser will race off against Nelson over the next two heats, and the lowest scoring loser will race off against Hawke's Bay for 5th and 6th. So we won't know till the next two are done.
So here we go, the big bomb, and it's game on. The Brits getting pole position, and on the outside, Peter Benson makes the break. So he's got the 0-0 car right behind him, driven by
Rees just got turned around by Wayman. Wayman's gone straight to the infield. Rees continues on as Scotty Myers has got Taylor pinned up against the wall here off the start. Wayman's still on the grass. He must have a mechanical issue. He's trying to get back out on the racetrack. He's found some power now as Bengston has got Harrison right in behind him. That is first and second.
Harrison moving way down the inside. Here comes
Shane Penn to the inside of the lead.
Shane Penn doing what he does best.
Bengston gets reverse spun by Harrison up into the wall, out of the second position. So we've got Shane Penn leading for the Panthers with a pair of English drivers chasing them down, and then Peter Rees back in the 4th position.
So Shane Penn,
Myers.
the most hugely successful year, but he's got the Brits chasing him.
Oh,
Taylor.
Taylor just copped a massive shot from Peter Rees.
Yeah, well, Rees now, he's going to do the damage. He's going to do the spoiler. And we've got the car down in the wall. That's Frankie Wayman, Judy Benson.
He finishes him off.
Again. So, no, Frankie Wayman, he's desperate to get going again. But Shane Penn from Harrison, the two Harrisons, Ryan ahead of Murray. So the Brits lying 2nd and 3rd at the moment. Rees back and 4th. Then we've got Frankie Wayman. No, he's only limped around the wall. It looks like
broken steering.
The steering's gone.
Myers got Taylor. Another shot from, that's Bengston on Taylor. Everyone's hit Bengston except the pace truck. Taylor's.
Yeah, well, Benson, he was the hare that got out initially, but then he's left switch roll.
Myers covering Wayman, who gets back up and running. Myers with a flat right front.
Yeah, and Wayman, he's walking wounded. He's on the infield. And
definitely broken steering. Bengston's got the right front locked up in the 7P for the Panthers. As one of the farming tanks gets wound off. It'll be Scotty Myers.
Down there in pit van, but number 9, right out on a roll at the moment. A Saturday night cruise, Shane Penn.
He hasn't got a lot of cover. Up ahead of him is Peter Rees.
And Frankie Wayman Jr.'s away again. So he could spoil the party.
He steered off into the infield as the 0-3 of Daniel Wayman. He got into Bengston, who's parked up against the fence. Peter Rees goes into block mode. He deals to Taylor. He's ahead of Penn. Penn's going to be a little bit exposed here with two English cars ahead of him. He gets into the back of Taylor, moves him aside.
But this is Shane Penn at his brilliant best. He can go from one mode to another.
He's got two English cars.
The British sandwich.
Gets to the inside.
The inside, he hooks it round Penn, leads them across. That's the end of lap number 8.
4 laps to
go.
go.
Ballistic again.
Oh, and Peter Rees climbs the fence.
And then we go to Ryan Harrison. We go to Mark Harrison. Peter Rees then 4th. Then Mark Taylor, Peter Benson, Scotty Myers, Frankie Wayman, limping around.
Two Poms waiting over on the back straight into turn 3. Penn leading for the Panthers.
Well, Penn, he's got everything going for him. He can do no wrong at the
Bengston. Bengston dealt with one of the Englishmen, and then I think Wayman came out and cleaned up Bengston.
Here, thread the needle time. Round the outside goes Shane Penn.
I don't think you'll see Peter Bengston move again.
King hit down the bottom end. So there it is, that's lap number 10.
No English cars running. No English cars are running currently. Yes, now one up and running. It is the 0-3 Ryan Harrison. So but he is wounded.
Shane Penn, he'll have 1 lap to go this time round the bottom end.
Here's the white flag.
A little tap here with the move across.
Oh!
And the flick, and he gives him a go. 1 to go.
He definitely got him.
Meters. And the race leader, Shane Penn for the Panthers.
Rees gets into Daniel Wayman, stuffs him up the fence in the pit bend, but Shane Penn is going to be unchallenged.
Yeah, round the bottom bend, round the bar car. He's got a clear run to the flag. This is the money run. This is the dash for cash.
The Panthers!
And the Panthers, they couldn't smash the P.
What a tough race, though.
Yeah, but Shane Penn, he has developed so much as a driver. He can take up every role. He's got very, very aggressive. And Shane Penn wins it. Peter Rees is second. It's a 1-2 for the Panthers. And then we would have Gary Harrison behind him and Mark Taylor. So the Brits third, fourth and fifth, but it looks like 140 to 55.
So, yeah, the points are relevant to the Panthers. All they needed was a win in that one. And Gary Park's team manager, you made another final, but a little bit of damage by the looks of it out there to a couple of the Palmy cars.
Yeah, there's certainly a lot of damage, a lot more than we would have hoped for, but we take the win. Like I say, we drove that race as a final, so everything from here is a bonus.
All right, we'll let you get back to the pits and start work when these guys do their victory lap. But Peter Bankston, he was smashed. Scott Myers, a fair bit of damage, so yeah, a bit to do for the boys.
And look at the cars as they come back. This is what stock cars, super stock teams racing is all about.
That was a tough race for the Panthers. Mark Taylor, hands up, that was unreal from Taylor. Daniel Wayneman, he just committed to everything. So Myers with a lot of right front damage on the 8P tank. Reese is still mobile. Bankston copped a lot on that one. Penn survived the last lap lunge from Daniel Wayneman, but managed to win it for the Panthers.
And Shane Penn, he's just having an extraordinary run. And it continues. So the Palmerston Panthers going for the three-peat are in the final. Happiness is. So Shane Penn, Peter Rees, Peter Benson, Scotty Myers.
Well, it says up on the screen there at the moment, you can't beat the Panthers, but obviously there's two other semi-finalists out here coming up. And first of all, Rodney Wood for the Bay Park Busters. You've got to win with this one first, but you'll be disagreeing with that sign up there on the big screen. Oh, it's gone now. It said you can't beat the Panthers.
No, tonight it's time to smash the P, isn't it?
Well, you're going to have to do two of them, obviously. You know, if you make the final, it's going to be against the Panthers. You got the man with two Mustangs first. How are the boys feeling?
You know, the boys are pretty pumped, confident from last night. They did the job good last night, I thought, gelling together really well. And they're focused on what they've got to do. Seen some sort of silly hits out there in some races, and, you know, the boys are calculated. So they'll be coming up with some good, clean shots, we hope.
All right, got to get through the man with two Mustangs first, obviously, and Ian Parfitt, you've seen that Panthers race, you know how good those are, but you guys will be pretty pumped to try and make that final against them.
Oh, certainly will. Father, son, brother, all combinations out there. This is what we're here for, and we'll just take it to them. I just want to say a special thanks to Hearts Paint Refurbishers for their painting our bodies and all that.
Yeah, they look proud, don't they? I've got to admit. So, yeah, I love those Bay Park orange cars, but I've got to admit the man with two Mustangs look great this year. And back up to you guys, I'd say probably David Popwell got somebody from that last race in the pits about now.
Not 100% sure points-wise, but just looking at the scoring, they've got 9P, 5P, 03GB, 01GB and 8P. So Palmy first, second, fifth. English cars third and fourth for 45. So 150 to 45 unofficially. We'll have to wait for that to be confirmed because, again, they went longer on the lights that time. Coming up, the Busters versus the Mustangs. I've never seen so many rubber horse heads in Palmerston North Main Street ever before in my life than last night.
If you're looking for rubber products, you're looking in the wrong street. Okay, so the Bay Park Busters, 11, Kerry Remnant, 12, Kyle Fraser, 13, David Ellsworth, 14, Mark Dickey, 15, Ross Ashby, and the Manitou Mustangs, 62, Simon Joplin, the captain, 63, Adam Joplin, 64, Kerry Humphrey, 65, Asher Rees, 66, Jack Myers. Some pretty well-known names in there.
Yeah, Myers, Reese, Joblins, plural. The Busters, of course, the speed with David Ellsworth. I thought David did a very good job last night. similar looking car to obviously Shane Penn's, and probably similar speed, but Shane Penn's just untouchable at the moment. All right, so the hot lap session, and we'll get some fan support going from both teams. Who's your pick, Rusty?